Okay, welcome to Dynamic Homes here on this fine day. Dave Awney here with TV3 along with Tim Olson, Senior Sales Manager at Dynamic Homes. Good day, Tim.
Good day, David.
So we're back here in the Riverwood, and this was shown off just recently at your Dynamic Open House here in Detroit Lakes. And you said you had how many people pop through?
I think on Saturday and Sunday, between the 2 days, we had a couple hundred people through here. Okay. So it was very well received. People loved it, and we had great comments on it.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay. Yeah, we were here last week, and you were still kind of putting the finishing touches on this particular home. So we kind of wanted to come back this week and show people what it does look like totally finished.
Yeah, we go through and put furniture in and plate some table. I mean, it's all merchandise, so it looks like it's a home and being lived in, and that really does help show off the home.
Sure.
And the floor plan and the design is one thing, but those finishing touches is another, and it just completes it. And Judy Nodsley here in our office, she does a fantastic job of coordinating and coloring and so on, as far as the paint and all the furnishings and merchandise items.
It really does look nice. Obviously, we're in the kitchen.
Yes.
Beautiful mid-continent cabinets.
Yeah, these are cherry cabinets.
Now, is that a popular wood choice right now?
Well, I don't know. It's one of the higher end wood choices. Okay. And we wanted to show it just to illustrate, what can be done. So this kitchen got loaded up pretty nicely. It's got a raised panel, and that's solid wood. It's not a laminate insert. That's a raised panel, a full overlay door, so you don't see much of the stiles here. And then another feature as well, when you upgrade, you get a full wood drawer that has dovetail joints, and it's got full extension glides with the soft close feature.
Oh,
so
sure.
you can't slam that drawer.
Okay.
So Mid-Continent does a super job, and they offer a lot of options in regards to not only the cabinets, but also accessories and functional things that can be built into the cabinetry.
Okay. Where is Mid-Continent located?
They're located in Cottonwood, Minnesota.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they've been our cabinet company since 1984.
Okay.
And we've grown together as Dynamic has grown and prospered. Mid-Continent has really taken their product to a new level compared to what it was in 1984. So they're doing a great job.
So how long have they been around?
They've been around, I think, 40 years.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, they've been around quite a while. Might even be longer than that, but they've been around just as long as we have.
Okay. Now, Cottonwood, that's a fairly small community, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. And that's actually a good thing. You get a lot of craftsmen out of these small communities, so their workforce is really stable, like ours here at Dynamic. Okay. So having a community with the work ethic and the people caring about their jobs is really good. It pays off for Mid-Continent as well as Dynamic Homes.
So as Dynamic is a major employer here in Detroit Lakes, obviously then Mid-Continent is quite the employer down in Cottonwood.
Yeah, I'm sure it's probably the biggest in Cottonwood.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what else can we tell folks about the kitchen here? I asked about these cabinets last week, I believe.
The countertop. Yeah, this is a solid surface countertop. It's a Corian, which is a pretty mainstream brand of solid surface. Mm-hmm. Nice feature about it is that your sink is also molded in, so you don't have any seams.
Sure.
Comes in, there must be 100 plus colors and patterns in the Corian. So it's a nice top, also able to be refinished, so to speak. If you do get a little bit of a scratch or something in it, it can be refinished and buffed, so you don't really, it kind of pulls the scratch out.
Is that something that a professional would want to do, or is that something that you don't just get out a piece of sandpaper and start shimming around?
You'd have someone from the fabricating company come and do it.
Okay. That really is an attractive looking finish.
Yeah, it's durable, durable and no seams in it. It's just pretty much a carefree, and it's unlikely to get scratched, but in the event that it does, it's repairable, which is a nice feature.
Okay. How does that compare in cost, say, with granite?
Granite's probably, you know, this kitchen's, my guess is probably in the $5,000 to $6,000 range. Granite would probably hit 10 to 12.
Okay. Okay.
So it's a great alternative to granite, and you get much of the same durability, but just half of the money.
Sure.
So.
And you've complemented the kitchen with stainless steel appliances.
Yeah, these are all Whirlpool appliances. We've been using Whirlpool for our dishwashers and microwave now. This is the third year.
Okay.
And we use a little higher end of their range. We're not, you know, going low end on everything is not a good idea. So okay. We usually start in the middle with all of our products that we use in the houses. You know, all of the, you know, going low end is not a good idea. You're asking for trouble.
Okay. So when a family buys a home from Dynamic, do they generally come equipped with appliances, or is that a buyer's choice?
Well, that's a buyer's choice because they are optional. Our mainstream appliance is the microwave and the dishwasher, but the loose appliances, typically the customer will buy them separately from another firm and have them installed after the house is all completed. Okay. So we deal mainly with the built-in, the dish and the micro.
So what else in here? We talked about the pantry, and that automatic light was a very nice feature.
Yeah. Walk-in pantries are quite popular, so a lot of our kitchens are being designed with those, and with the amount of shelving that's in them, it really takes a lot of pressure off your cabinetry.
Oh, sure.
So that, you know, your cabinets can be a little more organized, less crowded with items, because a lot of your larger items are stacked on the shelves inside the pantry.
And whose grandma's house didn't have a pantry?
Right. Yeah. You go back to the 2 stories on the farm. You know, they had always had a pantry in it.
Exactly right. So, well, let's take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, we're back here. We've moved to the dining room. Comfortable place to sit and enjoy, and this is a beautiful home to live in.
Yeah, it's really warm. The combination of the woodwork and the wall colors and the amount of light coming in, it's just a nice warm atmosphere in here. And you know, that we got them comments during the open house that they just thought, wow, this thing is really nice. They just we could live in here. I mean, you always get that comment. Sure. And that's part of merchandising and marketing, is to make that atmosphere. When someone walks in, you have maybe 10 or 15 seconds to get their attention. So, the front door, and as you come in the foyer and you see, the expansive space in this home, in this design. So that's really all part of, presenting your product.
I believe you said this is 1,800 square feet?
Yeah, just
all on one level?
On one floor.
That's a good amount of space.
Yeah, so. It's very, very nice, livable home. All the rooms are decent size, or more than adequate size for typical home. So it's been well designed and obviously well built in a controlled environment. So we're excited about having this new one here, and we'll be in the very short future we'll be setting our new loft model and getting that finished off as well.
Okay. Just briefly, tell us about this window up here. If Carrie can maybe get a shot of, I forget what you called that.
What that is we call that a borrowed light. Okay. And if there's an area in the home, such as a bathroom or maybe a closet, in this case it happens to be a stairway, that will allow us to introduce natural light into that space, because there's obviously no chance to get an exterior wall window. So in this case we borrow light from the dining room and introduce it into the stairway on the other side of that wall.
Okay. Oh, that's a nice feature. Yeah. So, now you've got a sale going on right now, your fall-winter promotion? Yeah, we sent it out to our dealer network about 3 weeks ago. So the winter promotion from October 1 through the end of November, we have a $2 per square foot discount. Plus you get a free Energy Star certification along with that $2. So it's on an average home, it's a value of anywhere from $4,000 to $8,000, depending upon the size of the home. Okay, and people should contact their local Dynamic dealer to find out more about that. Yep, and dynamichomes.com. There's a dealer locator on there, so
You can find all the dealers in this area, or if you happen to be seeing TV3, if you're staying in a motel or something, dynamichomes.com. And we have dealers throughout the upper Midwest, Dakotas, Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin.
Okay, sounds good. Well, good to have you with us again, Tim, and thanks for watching. Good to be here at Dynamic Homes. So we thank you for being a part of our program today and look forward to seeing you again next week. Thanks.